Well, a heated debate at the State House as lawmakers approve a controversial education bill.
It would require the posting of the 10 Commandments in every public school classroom across the Palmetto State. News 4's Emily Deanne is working for you, breaking down the implications of the bill and the rhetoric on both sides of the aisle. Emily?
Tessa Ashley, supporters say the bill only requires teachers to hang a poster, while critics say it's forcing religion on students. In the bill, schools would also have the option to display the Mayflower Compact, the Declaration of Independence, and the Emancipation Proclamation, but those wouldn't be required, just those 10 commandments. A fiercely contested vote on Wednesday in the Republican-controlled House saw lawmakers pass legislation that would mandate a framed copy or poster of the 10 Commandments be displayed in every public K-12 school by January 2027.
The ground rules for society as a whole are based on the 10 Commandments. I think that's an objective fact.
Some critics taking a vow of silence on the House floor.
There was a lot I wanted to say, and I just decided that it was probably better to let my silence say the words that the Republican Party wouldn't let us say.
Under the proposal, the display must be 11 by 14 inches and accompanied by a written context statement explaining the historical role of the commandments in the development of law and government.
A lot of folks maybe don't know, on the Supreme Court building, the stone tablets of the 10 Commandments that have been there for several hundred years, like I said, the 250th anniversary.
Supporters of the bill argue that the 10 Commandments represent an important part of Western legal tradition and moral education, while critics say it further blurs the lines of church and state.
This is not an optional thing under the law. It is a state mandate, and states can't mandate religion.
There is no separation of church and state. That phrasing is not in the Constitution. That comes from a letter that Thomas Jefferson wrote to the Dansbury Baptist Association in the 1780s.
The bill comes as a federal appeals court recently allowed a similar Louisiana law to remain in effect while it's constitutionally challenged in court. Texas and Arkansas have similar laws. The measure also would give school districts the option to allow volunteer chaplains to be available on campuses, though parents would have to provide written consent for students to take part. The next steps for the bill is consideration by the state Senate, where lawmakers will debate whether to follow the House's lead. Working for you, Emily Deanne, News 4.